Hi everyone that's watching, welcome to Authentic Power. Today I have a video about the topic of fear. How can you let go of fear? And I have 5 steps written down of how I deal with it or what has helped me, and hopefully it will help some of you guys out there. So the first formal step to let go of fear and to overcome fear is to train your mind, to think positively. Whenever you have like a thought of fear, you should quickly replace it with a thought of a positive thought. Like, you recognize it and you shut it down completely. So by making that a practice, I would say will definitely reduce fear in your life and not let it control you. So really training your mind to think positively. Like, you can say affirmation as well can be really good. Like whenever you have a thought pops in your head and you feel fear, quickly replace it with an affirmation and say it until it goes away. So that's the first step, I would say. Like make it a habit of you shutting down each time there is a thought of fear in your mind. Just make it a habit. And secondly, I think it's to realize that fear is caused in your mind. Fear is not a thing, or it's not a thing. It is a thing created from your mind. And once you realize that it's your mind, it's not you that's fear, it's your mind creating fear, and you're experiencing that. So I would say taking control of your mind, of what it's thinking and what kind of thoughts is going through your mind during the day, is to really take control of your mind and realize that your mind is not you. It's only your mind is a tool. It's not who you are. It's what you've accumulated. And so yeah, once you realize that, I would say once you realize that you feel more powerful, you feel like more control of your life, because you know your mind, you control your mind. And thirdly, I would say how to stop being so fearful, or how to decrease fear in your life, is by really letting go of your past. Because every single one of us, we all have our own experiences, and most often experiences have caused us to fear, or caused fear in certain aspects. in ourselves because of our past. And that could be traumas, just things happen that you didn't have control over, and that might have been a bad experience. That's where fear comes from negative experiences. And I would say healing your past completely, and not being a victim of your past, but rather learn from it and let go of it. Don't let your past hold you down, and how you see the world and how you see things and how you are within yourself. Like, you don't want to be going around the world fearful because of the childhood that you might have, of the life that you might have lived. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. It's only gonna keep you down. And another thing is to don't focus on the outcome. Don't focus on the outcome. Say, for example, we feel fear because we don't know what's next. We don't know what's gonna happen next. What's gonna take place. What's gonna be the outcome. And by focusing on the outcome, focusing on something that hasn't occurred, something that hasn't even took place, by focusing on that, it's only gonna increase fear, because you are gonna think of all possibilities, most likely negative, that hasn't even took place, and it's gonna come up with all these different ways of it going wrong. Like, that's what the mind do. It's never still, right? Unless you are making it still. So yeah, just don't focus on the outcome, and focus on the process itself, on the present. Focus on the present fully, like with your emotions, your mind, your body. Focus on the present fully. Give it all to the moment. And that's when you let go of fear, because you're right here with every cell in your being, feeling whatever you're feeling, and just accepting it instead of trying to live a story that's not even yet taken place, like, you know. So, and fifth, I would say how to let go of fear is really trusting your intuition and trusting your heart, what it's telling you. Because our mind is always thinking of all the possibilities of it going wrong, or all the negative possibilities, but your heart knows what's best. Your heart knows what's right. Your intuition knows what's right. Your intuition is never wrong, right? So trusting that and watering that instead of watering your negative thoughts that's coming in your head. And you might ask, how do I trust my heart? Is really spending time with yourself. And I don't mean I mean really going inside yourself, digging deep inside of yourself. What is it that you want? What ticks you? What makes you tick? What feels right for you? And because your body will tell you, your gut will tell you. It's just a matter of listening to it and being calm and receiving the messages that you're getting from your intuition and your heart. What's your heart telling you? So yeah, I would say trusting your intuition, trusting your heart more than your mind. Yeah, it really makes you fearless. And I would say, because fear is really in your mind. It's not a thing, yeah? It's really in your mind. So instead of being a slave of your mind, make your mind your slave, you know? Really take control of your mind and make it your slave. Make it work for you instead of against you. And for everyone, it's gonna be different. What works for me might not work for other people. How you deal with fear and so on. So it's really finding your own way as well, and you have to train your mind to work for you. I would also say by you could really say if you have deal with a lot of traumas or a lot of things that you couldn't control, especially in situations, interactions, whatever, that you couldn't control, and you just had to go through those situations without having control of it. I would really say a way to really start breaking through your fear is, because you have to decide that for yourself first, is by really practicing little things. Because me personally, my mind, every little situation, it will exaggerate it, like, oh, it's such a big thing, but in actual life, you're just walking and saying a sentence, but it seems like, whoa, like your whole world is gonna go upside down if you make that step. So by really pushing yourself, and because your mind is gonna stop you, but you have to push yourself into that situation. Like, do something that you think you can do, but you're in fear. Like, you're like, that's so easy, right? But why can't I do it? But it's because of your mind. So I would say just do it. Just like instinctively do it. Like, just go for it kind of thing, without thinking. Just be like push yourself kind of thing. I don't know if that's a good way, but that's what I think. I think it's a good way, actually, because once you're in there, you push yourself in the situation, and you're like, like, you have a question mark in your head. You're like, oh, I thought it was a tsunami, but it's just everything is peaceful. Everything is just peaceful. You realize that it's nothing. It's not a big deal at all. It's only your mind making a big deal out of it. So yeah, I would really say, don't let your mind overpower you. You have to overpower your mind. You have to take control of your mind and your thoughts. And that is by meditating. One best way is to meditate and get to know your mind. And yeah, I really hope this helped some of you guys out there. I can't really think of anything else right now. I already said all the things that I've written down, so I hope this helps someone out there. Yeah, I just had the idea of making that video because I myself, it's an effort that I put in every day to train my mind to think a certain way instead of being fearful, always constant, bombarded by fear. And we today we live in a society where everywhere is causing you to fear, to be scared, and to not trust yourself, and to always putting your attention on outside world. And yeah, this world is fucked up, I must say. The system of this world is made to cause us fear. But it's really a decision that you have to make, whether you want to live in fear or you want to live in peace. So yeah, that's all I have for today's video. I hope I hope you enjoyed this video. I feel like I'm missing something, like I want to say something more. Yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm like, ooh, 20 people. Like, that's, yeah. It's crazy. Like, I don't even know who's watching my videos, but if you clicked on this video, that means you want to stop being in fear. Yeah, it's really being in your own power. When you are truly in your power, you don't fear. You don't fear nothing. So yeah. So comment down below if share your thoughts. I want to know what you guys think of fear, how you deal with fear, what are the steps that you take to overcome fear. I would really like to know, really. I think each one of us have our own ways of dealing with these strong emotions. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you everyone that has clicked on this video. Thank you so much. I hope this had made your day better, or have made you feel better in some way. Yeah. Please subscribe, like my video, share. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today. And it's currently in the afternoon, so I'm in Australia and it's very hot. So I should probably get out of this forest and find some fresh air. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.